think so. Yes. Oh, and judging by that, we are live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TFRL GT3 Championship. It's the final race of the Pro Series. Boo-hoo to everyone that will be leaving us. But it is round 12 here at the Nurburgring, Nordschleife here. I'm Gemshead14. I'll be in charge once again this evening for Pro Series. I've never been in charge of a race to save my life. I think everything's went well so far, apart from the connection issues that we've just experienced there. Let's just brush over that a little bit. Joining me in the commentary box once again is Kyle, LK Kyle, our Pro-Am Championship winner, of course.
Yep. Looking forward to this race. It's going to be an interesting one, especially after what was, I think, a bit of a hit and miss Pro-Am race, a lot of incidents. Really, this is going to be anyone's race. Yeah,
I think if Dude is there, I am going to straight away. We'll get straight on with this. Don't want to delay it any further. Wait, it's just coming up to track, and I am sad to say I've just changed the event settings. Because we're getting straight into qualifying, no delay, it's 8 o'clock now, we may as well get going and try and get done before 9:30.
Don't forget to mute everyone.
Yeah, I won't. But hey, Travis, if anybody else is joining, they can join halfway through qualifying and whatever. As I can now just need to wait for the edit settings to come back up. Come on. Hurry up, work with us today. Come on. It's me. How long is it taking? Hey, there we go.
There we go.
It's already back out on track.
Oh, I need to change the event settings again there. Oh dear. There we go. Right, my message is going in.
Oh, I'm dropping everything off there. That's not a good start. Good luck.
Now 15 minutes. But by the way, you do have 2 timed laps. You do have 2 time laps. Just thought I'd mention that. Bubba's getting muted. Everyone else is getting muted. You're not. You are. You are. You are. And you are. There we go. In the box. Here we go.
And Swift's got a pit glitch. Everyone's got a pit glitch.
Uh-oh. No, we're not having this. Oh, there we go. Everyone's coming out now.
Oh, never mind. It's just fixed itself. Nice.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
That is the weirdest thing I've seen ever. But,
people are coming out inside of each other there, but... I think Durdu complained there about the pit glitch. He should be able to get out now. Yep, he's out now and Gwenda 10's there.
Doug's had his first incident. Let's hope to not see too many more of them.
Oh, I need to get all my racing for. That's me, so unprepared. Yeah, he's got right side end plate damage there. Right side damage from the car.
Flip the grass.
And we get the stream
I'd
link
expect
out.
to see them spread out a bit. Obviously, in Pro-Am, myself and Mitchell were trying to give each other a toe down the street, but I mean, there's so many places to make a mistake, it's not really going to work. Your best bet is just try and go for a lap and just keep it consistent.
Yeah. So I was just putting out the links to the stream. Let's get the link to the stream in on the GHR Discord. And as I said, in the Pro-Am series, all drivers that have participated in FRL and TFRL this season will have first dibs on the teams and possibly by themselves if they're going to be racing next season, because of course we are running another season of the GT3s. It'll be new for the FRL guys. Our TFRL guys will of course be experienced in the field, and this is what you're seeing out on track. J-Luke's already losing control of the car. It's me.
I've seen quite a few people do that.
This track's difficult, but come on. I think he's watching the stream there because he just flashed the lights.
Still quite close to each other.
Oh, getting a bit of air there. Never seen that through that corner before.
Yeah, I've noticed in quite a few places you do seem to turn into an aeroplane briefly.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Lexus is going to be like a boat around these corners, to be honest, tonight.
Yeah, I've kind of got the same feeling, to be honest, but we're soon going to find out.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
wow! Have you seen Kane get Dot's new livery? Jesus, yes. That looks good.
Yeah, that is impressive to say the least.
Oh my god, is that an ILR livery? Possibly that he could be running. Or is that just a brand new livery that he's got for this race? I've been very lenient, by the way. Livery changes if you. Oh, and he's gone off. It's the final race of the season. I'm not too bothered about what happens tonight as long as we get them both running. That's all I care about. As long as drivers get points as well, everyone here will be getting driving points as well. And do you know what? I might even step out the track for a little farewell for TFRL. Move into Global Hub Racing, of course, starting from tomorrow for the GT Sport guys. The sign-up form is ready. The drivers should be ready for the sign-up form as well. And it should be a brand new era of league racing on the channel. And this hopefully will be getting turned into the hub for Global Hub Racing on Project Cars. That's what we're hoping will happen with this channel. Anyways, back into...
Yeah, looking about, we've got 3 cars still quite close to each other, them being Doug, Jack Meyer and Jay Luke. I'd expect them to spread out a little before they go into a lap. Everyone else, got a bit of a distance between. Top 3 quite close, but I don't know if it's going to affect them all too much.
Everyone out on a set of softs actually tonight. We normally see a couple out on the mediums. Yeah.
Obviously, most of the time we do see people on mediums going for an installation lap, but it's definitely not worth it around here. It's just too long, basically.
Do you know what I can hear in the background? I can hear a baby in the background. I was
kind of expecting that as well.
Goodness me. Well, hopefully...
Let's try and fix that.
Now, if that baby thinks what the action's going to be like here, if she's already crying or he's already crying about this tonight, then goodness me what she'll think of the Pro-Am race. Goodness me. Anyways.
Interesting race to say the least.
It is an interesting race. Oh, Kenke Dot's made a mistake. Kenke Dot's made a mistake on an outlap there.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, he could manage to back off, but it looks like he's made a mistake. He's now coming into pressure from Doug as well.
Yeah. Oh, he's letting Doug through. Ooh, Doug lost control of the car there, briefly.
Yeah, I mean, KK Dot's in a bit of an awkward position here. He's going to have to drop back. But if he drops back, he's got that Lexus behind as well.
J-Luke, but that's going to be like a bolt through the corner, so you shouldn't be worrying about that. They are approaching the end of the laps, by the way, of their out laps. Of course, they've got 2-time laps because I've been so kind today out on track. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be in uni tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been told. I'm just going to go in anyways tomorrow, hoping that...
Oh, and graduates around. And he's somehow spun that all the way around and kept on going. That's an interesting line, to say the least, but he's kept it out the wall.
Well done.
KK's got Jack Meyer quite close. Yeah, it's not really going to affect him all too much. And I'm just going to go from you quick.
Oh my god. Goodness me. That baby clearly thinking, what boring action is happening. It's because nobody started laps, for God's sake. Calm yourself. Goodness me. Will not be interrupted by a baby on this stream. Swift, though, is drifting through the corner there. Now they come onto the main straight. The main straight really is the only place that they can gain any sort of speed. They should be reaching speed in excess of 170 miles an hour coming down the straight, depending on what car they're in. Swift just upping into 6th gear there, pretty much now running at 165. There is a little kink up the hill before they go back downhill towards the end of the last sector. I think there's 12 sectors around this track, as we alluded to in the Pro-Am race. There's quite a cluster of cars right beside each other. There's Kenke Dot and Jack Meyer right beside each other there. But we are going to ride on board with Swift. You are back. We're going to ride on board with Swift for a lap here in the Nurburgring. In the McLaren, of course, already securing...
Keep in mind, top 3 actually are quite close together. Both Mustangs and the McLaren.
Mustangs do look good around this track. I have tried it before, and they are very, very quick around here. Especially in terms of the cornering, I think.
Yeah, they do seem to go quite well around here. I've seen that before. Let's just keep an eye on them. They are quite close. Whether they're going to try and tow each other, that's something to look out for.
Well, I'm just watching. Yeah, I'm just watching on board with stuff. Oh, I'm not going to go on chest cam. That's a must not. in this. We are already halfway through qualifying. Oh, Swift goes on the grass. Not too bad. We do see 5/10 penalties getting picked up there if you cut the inside of the corner. But he ran wide on the outside and kept all four, well, 2 wheels, I think, within the white line. So that's obviously good stuff. And you can pick up a bit of air there, of course. I think I alluded to a car crashing into the railings before. I'm pretty sure I saw that on a GT3 race. Might be Blancpain, maybe, around here. I'm not sure, I could be totally making that up.
I mean, the curbs around here are definitely, to say the least. Some you can take, others you just quite clearly can't. And they can basically ruin your whole lap. And obviously, if you ruin your lap now, you're going to have to go all the way around and go for another one straight after. It's going to really affect you, because then it's basically just a one-shot quali then.
It is, well, technically it is a one-shot quali already, really, if they're only getting 2 laps in. Obviously, it's a 15-minute qualifying session. Bit of air being picked up there by Swift, goodness me. Goodness me, indeed. And here is Doug, I think, are both catching him on a lap here. Could be totally wrong.
I was just keeping an eye on this. I don't know whether Doug, Doug's going to get a bit of slipstream from Hair Raiser down the straight. It's not out of the question. It definitely looks like they were almost trying to do that at the start of the lap, whether Hair Raiser's found some pace and they don't want to do it anymore, because he could well maybe get a slipstream off Swift here as well. So this is really going to help them on their laps.
Yeah, support for Dirty, by the way, in the comment section, as Pablo in the comment section commenting about there. Billy apparently was resting off 2 hours sleep. Who's off?
Jack Meyer, he's off in...
Oh my god, what the hell is that? Goodness me! If you have epilepsy, turn away now! Oh my god! Bright green, Jesus!
Yeah, it seems... I can't really look at that for very long. It's giving me a bit of a headache, won't I? But,
it's like an optical illusion going around the track, that. Goodness.
So... just looking back at these top 3, Doug is closing on Hair Raiser. This could give him a slipstream. It seems to be that Swift's either pulled away or Hair Raiser's dropped back, which would make sense while Doug's caught up.
Well, Doug, I think all season has been the quicker Mustang out the 2.
Yeah. And this just shows how tight this bit of the track is. I don't know if it was caught on stream, but I really don't like this bit of the track. And the board doesn't look that tight, but I tell you what, looking from behind, that looks extremely tight. It's so easy to get wrong.
That's what I'm riding board with chase cam, because I think this really gives a good angle of how tight it actually is. It is quite narrow through these winding section of corners.
Yeah.
Swift going wide onto the grass slightly, not too bad through there.
Especially where K&K Dots just went through, just missed it. But yeah, it does get really tight. Keep an eye on these gaps to Hair Raiser.
Hair Raiser's closing.
Hair
Raiser, I think Hair Raiser might be 2 seconds ahead of Swift on a lap. Confirm that at the end, but I think he might be 2 seconds up on a lap. And I think Doug is going even quicker.
Yeah, around second, I reckon. And yeah, Doug's definitely quicker.
Doug's 2.5 seconds. I think Hair Raiser's about a second quicker, yeah. Just watch out for those. J-Luke's struggling. He's about 4 seconds off, I would say, at that point.
Yeah, as we did predict, that Lexus isn't having a good time around here. Doug is still catching on Hair Raiser, so I mean, Hair Raiser really does need to get a move on and make sure that he can give his teammate a slipstream.
Yeah, there's no real opportunity though for him to actually get past Hair Raiser coming down the hill, because these are a real tight, twisty section.
Especially with these curves. These curves are deadly.
They are deadly. Ooh, I thought Doug was running out wide quite considerably there. Swift.
I think, Doug's
Swift pulling away.
If Doug was just keep behind, he's going to get some slipstream, so I think that's what they're probably going to end up doing. I doubt there's really going to be any slipstream between Hair Raiser and Swift now, but Doug will definitely benefit off this down the straight. Hair Raiser's just got to get a little bit more pace, keep him behind for now, and then that will definitely help with the Mustang's charge.
The air getting kicked up from Swift, goodness me. Can send the car flying. Doug is right on the back of Hair Raiser now. Surely it'll be through this series of corners. I think he'll have to let him through if he wants to, because this is really the only straight bit between now and the big long straight.
Oh, he's cut the corner a bit there. I don't know if that might
be apparently. Is he going to let him through?
All 4 off.
No, I thought he was going to let him through. Oh, yeah. 5-10
Yep,
penalty.
so, I mean, if he's, as I said before, he can now use his slipstream to his advantage. Get rid of that penalty and then get in the slipstream.
But what does he do?
Oh,
does he slow down on the
exit.
straight?
I think, well, to be fair, I'd do it now, and then, you know, or Hellraiser, bit of a switch there.
Doug taking a
unless
wider
he's going to do it
line.
to the final few corners.
Oh.
Yeah, just trying to
Okay,
keep more momentum, keep the speed up, and now he can use his slipstream to his full advantage, and then serve that penalty probably in the last few corners, I would have thought.
Swift's still around a second behind, I think, in the times. Looking at the timing screens at the minute.
Those Mustangs took completely flat through some of these corners, and just keep an eye on this gap between Doug and Harry, because I don't think he's going to let it pass. These are going to be extremely close now. Obviously, Doug's got that penalty, but I mean, if they ain't careful, they're going to start running into each other. And I'll tell you what, they are. He's going to serve a bit of his penalty here. There you
He'll
go.
serve here, yeah.
Penalty's gone.
So all of it done. These two, of course, are in the same party with us. I'm not sure what their reaction will be. Swift's just hit the inside of the curb. Not really getting the great
really
angle,
easy to
but
do
it's a
that.
quicker time than Pro-Am already. 6:38.9, 6:38.1, 6:37.3.
That's giving that advantage, I'd say.
But quite
See,
close, 1.5 seconds, so pretty much dead on with our
you go,
timings, I
purple.
think, there.
Maybe 3 seconds purple in the Nissan.
J-League. Oh my god, K&K Dot's going quickest! Oh! He's 2 seconds
What?
quicker! 6:35.2, the Porsche, an absolute beast it seems around here. Dodude is purple! Dodude is purple in the GTR.
Going really well. That Nissan absolutely flies around here.
1.3,
1.3,
yeah. 1.3 seconds, so that'll be a 6:33.9 possibly. For Dodude.
Mustangs
Just watch the
really
times.
close together.
Oh, why is this guy joining? I mean, come on. Come on. Leave the speed, for God's
still going
sake.
purple.
Yeah, he goes quickest. I'm
Dodude's
going to
gone
have to get
fastest
rid of
by
this
seconds.
intruder. Let's get rid of this intruder. There we go. Done. Not
These
ruining ours.
Mustangs, Hellraiser really needs to let Doug pass here, because if not, this is going to cost them what could well be a pole.
He hasn't attended a race this season, so why would we even have him in?
Doug is like flat rounds. Well, he's not flat, but he seems to be so like stuck down. That car is like one of the best, I'd say, on the grid for this track.
Kind of 10 just going in the wall there.
Where is it? I don't know whether that was lag or what, but that was an interesting line. Swift seems to be struggling with the back end a bit. He's
Oh my god! I've just realised it's... Oh, Dodude spun! Dodude spun! Full 360, 720 almost!
He's still got that second advantage, but... Oh, and Doug's off. Doug's off. He's going to end up hitting his seat. Jesus Christ, that was close. Nearly ended up collecting his teammate there. Dodude, for some reason, still says purple. I doubt that.
There we go.
And he is obviously backing off. So yeah,
They've got 2 time laps.
Closest at the minute. He's a second behind. He's got 2 seconds to Doug. Doug obviously having that crash, and Hellraiser's now into the barrier as well. So both Mustangs are in contention.
Struggling.
As well. Swift is going wide as well. So and J Luke's off. He's also got a penalty, and he's going the wrong way. Graduate's given up.
Yeah,
Jack Meyer obviously on his first lap had an incident. Seems to be lagging a bit. Going a bit better this time. He's on those warm tyres though, so bear that in mind. And KK Dot is going purple.
Oh, he's lagging quite considerably there, Mr. Meyer. Dodude's backed off.
That's another personal best for KK Dot. If
KK Dot's going PB, I'd rather try and keep this going for him as much as possible. Of course, drivers do have 2 time laps, so they need to be wary of that. I don't think the communication was given, but I've certainly said it in the Pro-Am race, so people should have been aware of that.
Yeah, I think everyone is aware by the looks of it. Just looking at a few drivers just there, sitting patiently by a barrier, and KK Dot's still on the personal best.
It's not the GTR, it's the guy in the GTR. He's a scumbag on this track. That's what we've had through from Pablo. Well, the scumbag is on pole at the minute, 9/10 ahead of K&K Dot.
I don't think that's going to last, to be honest. KK Dot is flying round. So watch both this and on his lap and then the Porsche here. The Porsche seems so much more quicker. He's just went
Let's have a look.
personal best 1.1.
Oh, he's taking that flat out. I normally down it to 4th through there. Taking that flat out. Oh, brilliant braking for the corner. Now up towards the carousel. This is quick. Does the sector time improve it?
Extremely quick.
He'll approach a sector time point, I think, after this corner. I'm pretty sure. Or in a little while.
He's so confident in that car. I think he knows as well, you know, he's got 2 seconds behind, so he doesn't, that really those Mustangs, well, they're not going to be able to now because they're both off laps. So he's just going to be able to just put it all towards this lap. If he makes a mistake, he'll still start P2 at this rate, unless Jack Meyer can get close.
If he can, 1.4 seconds up K&K Dot.
I reckon
well, that's a PB. That's a PB, that is not a purple.
Wow, yeah. That is...
Do you know what? I think Durdude's made a mistake.
Best of the lot.
I think Durdude's made a mistake on his lap. That's why he's only a PB. Oh, and he's nearly spun half drift. Oh! Look at that!
Caught the end of that. I tell you what, to be honest, I think he's got room to really make a few mistakes. He seems to be flying round.
He's down on time now. He's just lost 8 tenths.
Yeah. He should be able to make it back up, I reckon. Tyres are
Those
definitely
tyres are
dropping
going.
off.
That real left, I think, is especially quite concerning.
Yeah, just looking at who's ahead, not really close enough to get slipstream from. Actually, come to think of it, I think that mistake might have cost him pole. We're soon going to follow out.
J-Luke's off a lap. Grand J10's off a lap. Jack Meyer might be. Seems like he's off a lap, maybe.
I think
there it is.
Oh, he's just run off. Yeah, so K&K Dot at the minute. The ones to be watching.
He doesn't want to be doing that.
Really run the curb. That might cost him a bit of time, and he's going all over the place in the exit.
I counted a minute from here. It's about a minute from here.
Oh,
he's on wide, he's on the grass, that's it. That is it.
Yeah.
He knows he could keep going. If he recovers this and he really attacks this final sector, this could be something special. He's got a car, he's got 2 cars ahead as well. I think that's Doug and Harris are running down the straight. Just ahead. They're off a lap completely.
Not going to be able to get any slipstream
off them. The only
Too
one.
far ahead. Looks to be... Jack Mile was on the lap, but he did make a mistake. So he's probably going to be improving.
Well, he should improve. He's done a 7:09, so he should improve there.
Oh, well, yeah, he did look like...
9 tenths down, can't get up.
He was pretty
I think he's got to attack this. He's got to attack this. If he hasn't attacked the corner before, I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough.
I think it's going to be.
No, nowhere near. He's lost even more time. Yeah, he's given up. That's Kenket Dot done. Swift,
Meyer,
Doug, Harris
coming up to straight now.
Yep. Oh, he is improving by 18 seconds, so we'll keep this going for Jack. And then Grand Jet 10's obviously off a lap as well. I think that is everyone then, now off a lap from Jack. We'll wait for him. And he should be across the line in about 30 seconds time. If he's improved by 18 seconds, then that's even better.
Corvette does seem to be really quite quick down the straight.
It does seem very quick down the straight.
Quicker than
170. I can better quit this game, I guess. ILR, Onyx Mer. Uh-oh. Don't know what's happened there. Jack Meyer though around the final corner. I'm getting very wide. Goodness me. Going off to the Austrian border there. Yeah, he improves. He goes ahead of Grand J10. Is that everyone off? Yeah, everyone's done a lap.
Indeed.
Right, let's get in. Quick time. Press start. Yes, yes. We want to start the race. Lovely, jubbly. Nice and efficient start. We're not waiting for Elliot to get back off the toilet or anything like that tonight. Nice and efficient. Into the race. Try and make up for lost time. And yes, I have put the title right in the stream, which is good. And we have got rolling start, by the way. We have got rolling start because people... I think Grand J10 would be starting on the final corner if we didn't.
Yeah,
like legitimately going into the corner.
Ideal. Yeah. Oh, and that is one of the worst camera angles in the history of GC Sport.
We can hardly see Grand J10 there, goodness me. Come on. Here we go. Dirty then about to get underway here. Full pro. I did miss the start, by the way, when I was trying to get my camera angle sorted, which I should never have done. But here we go. Lights about to go out, and we go green at the Nurburgring for Pro Series. Everyone spread themselves out quite nicely, and we're underway for the final Pro Series race of TFRL GT3 Championship. The end of the era begins, and Durdu coming in and attack from King Dot.
Durdu, sorry. And Swift seems to be closing a little bit.
Oh, King Dot's run wide. Ooh.
Yeah, run wide is going to cost him a bit of time. Could come under pressure from McLaren here. Not
down
really
into turn
taking
one.
opportunity down here though.
And turn one, Dirty just getting out on the back end there, but he's got the gap, 6.5 tenths running down the hill.
Reggie 10 on the back of Jack Meyer as well.
That Mercedes, Jack struggling. I think he's lagging a bit. He is lagging a bit.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, Dirty's made a mistake, can't get that all the way around the outside, nothing's better of it. Come back in, have him down straight.
Never gonna work. 2, 3 groups already forming. Dirty just from the lead! Dirty has spun from the lead on the grass! What on earth? And Grand J10's gone for spin as well. Oh, and Mr. Meyer.
Jack Meyer.
Contact.
Yeah, that is not what you want to see.
That's why we have goal speed on. Engine damage for Dirty.
Battle here for third. How close these guys
battle for the lead. 2 tenths.
Still close.
Here comes Swift. Here comes Swift for King Dot for the lead. Running down. Down into this corner, don't go side by side through here, I beg of you. Oh.
No, a little bit of contact there. I think better of it, and just wait until the opportunity
I thought it was going to run off.
Oh, contact between the Mustangs, and that's dug off.
Oh, dug some with a spin, full 360, 480.
Look to just tap him, and he's now going to wait up for his teammate.
Oh, no!
He actually hit Jack Meyer. That's not ideal.
That is the second time that has happened to Mr. Meyer this race. You can just imagine that he's getting frustrated already off that. That is cool. I shouldn't laugh. Really should not laugh. 5 tenths for the lead. KK Dot leading from Swift, who's just lost time. J-Luke has got an 8-tenth slowdown in third.
Yeah, he's knocked a bit off than what he originally had. It was a second. He's
the one that's benefited out the most, I think. Actually, J-Luke in third.
Actually, yeah. Because obviously Perez had waited for him.
He's behind Perez, he was behind Doug, and he was behind Durdu. So he's getting 3 places already. From 6th.
I'll tell you what, it's not far off. The leaders.
It's only 3.5 seconds off, yeah. Can't get up Swift.
I'll write him out of this.
Oh, somebody's off. I can see on the
I can't see anyone off.
Grand J10 I think might have been off.
Yeah, he might have had a bit of a spin.
Unless it was just everyone going through that series of corners.
Nearly lost it.
Can't get up pulling that lead out though.
Yeah, the gap's coming down there.
Oh, Swift!
On the curb. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Keep an eye on J-Luke now. He's going to have
it'll be about a second off.
More speed.
Yeah, we'll be about a second off, running through nicely. Not bad at all. Can get up Swift, J-Luke. First, second, and third. I'm just going to send out a message to the THR admin team.
Just look at KK. Sorry, he's extended that gap still. J-Luke hovering around at 1 second. It did drop briefly below. And Dirty's off again. That's not what he wants. Yeah, and now he's got a Grand J10. Not far off. Front again. Yeah, KK Dot's still keeping that gap around 2.1. J-Luke is 7 his penalty, so he's like so part of it at least. Doug getting a little bit sideways there. All starting to spread themselves out of it. I think they learned from the carnage. Started off by Durdu, and they're just going to take it a bit easy, I think now. Oh, and Swift round. As I say, that Swift has gone round.
I missed that.
Yeah, he's gone round. He's I don't know what he's done on the exit carousel. Air race is going to be all over the back of him. Literally just said they were going to. I reckon they're going to start to take it a bit more easier, and he's done.
Perez, ooh.
Yeah,
Doug lost time.
Perez seems to be in the quicker car, and that was an interesting lag. And Durdu also made a mistake at some point, so he's now right down at the bottom. And Graduate 10's also lost. So, what that said was completely irrelevant.
Perez are right on the back of Swift though for third. Mustang on the back.
Swift's going to catch up on J-Luke, so he's going to have to slipstream off him down the long straight. Tell you what, KK dot 7.1 seconds. Not as big as the gap that we've seen in Pro-Am, but J-Luke seems to be pulling away a bit there. Swift got a little bit sideways again. Got a bit of that is the world's most scariest corner. And and that's Jack Meyer running wide.
Got plenty of damage on that car. Plenty of damage, plenty of wheel contact with the wall, I think. Even on the rear end.
Yeah, it's like it. And keeping on his battle for second. Swift
Swift's
closing in. Down the straight now. Oh, J-Luke getting on the curb.
7.7 seconds. Oh, J-Luke's got caught on the curve at the second carousel. He's out wide on the grass. He's recovered it well.
Swift done the same, but he did it on the inside and kind of got wedged in between the actual
right on the back of
carousel and the curb. Yeah,
here comes Perez as well.
Perez is going to benefit the most out of this. Swift literally put
1.5 seconds off for J-Luke.
Perez should easily have them here. If he's not careful, they're going to
three wide down the straight, and then there's just Doug sitting on the background. J-Luke's been absolutely mugged by Perez and Swift, and J-Luke, that Lexus, just completely outpaced down the straight. But is Swift now going to come back and Perez? Yeah.
Should easily have him.
I think he'll just stand behind, coming. Yeah, he's just going to back off.
I think he could have went for it, but it wasn't really worth it. I don't think. Yeah,
Perez is Swift.
Just trying to see if he can force him into a mistake there, I think. Putting on the pressure. Oh, J-Luke. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of curbs to use on the entrance there by Swift. It seems to have worked. I think really Perez wants to be backing him off so he can let Doug catch back up. That would probably be the best thing to do, as this track is extremely tight. Overtaking is really, really hard. So, I mean, it's not out of the question he might do that.
Yep, Swift on the back. J-Luke just struggling in the background there. Oh, a little bit of contact there, Swift and Perez.
Yeah, he looks to get a bit sideways as well. He really does seem to be struggling with the back end of that McLaren.
Really nice camera angle coming through these series of corners. Very nice, almost like a Land Rover.
Keeping on J-Luke.
He's got some Land Rover.
Yeah, or he's going to close right in. Oh, Swift. I don't know if that was lag or what.
Oh, J-Luke!
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought Swift was going to do. Just catching the grass and throws you straight to the barrier. He hasn't got any damage, but that's going to cost him a lot of time. And Doug should close him right in now.
Perez are pulling away down the straight.
Yeah,
Swift.
I think Swift had a bit of a moment, not as big as J-Luke's. That's what I thought that Swift was going to do, but he recovered quite well by the looks of it. Oh, and J-Luke nearly went off again by the looks of it.
Oh.
All of this though, helping KK out front. I put one gap.
Jack Myers lost a position to Durdu. Must have made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, that's a big mistake as well.
Massive mistake. Everything just getting spread out. At least we've got a bit more action than Pro-Am.
Yeah, I think the most action we had in that was action into the barrier. So we've got what looks to be 2 battles for 4 minutes at the minute, 1 for P2 and 1 for P4, both including the Mustang, 1 defending and 1 attacking.
Perez are getting close to the curve there.
Yeah, it seems to be stuck on it a little bit from what I could see from Swift's point of view.
Just get on the grass there, Swift as well. Just briefly.
Yeah, it's trying to use as much track as possible by the looks of it. And I'll tell you what, that was really close by Perez to the grass there. That was centimetre perfect. You hit the grass there, you're going into the wall, and he's just about got away with that. Swift seems to be getting a better run out of that corner. Doug holding that gap around 1.5, 1.6 seconds, I think. And Swift also doing the same around the second, but Harris has went wide. Swift now closing by 3 tenths. It's lost a little bit there.
Losing time, yeah.
Just get a little bit sideways. And J. Luke's went wide. Now, watch Doug on the back of him. Not really the best place to overtake.
Don't think he will.
He's backing off. I think he knew there wasn't really going to be any room, especially around.
Oh my god, where's this chemical?
Look how tight that is.
Doug's going to go around the outside. He is. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's got around the outside. He's got him. I think J-Luke just shoves him off, but that's beautiful. That is really good stuff. I think we saw a similar move. I think it was by Pablo on. Was it you?
I think it was me, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think I went off and he went all the way around the outside. But J-Luke's not going to give that position up easily. It's all over the back of Doug there. Backing off a little bit, indicator going. As Hellraiser seems to have...
Oh, we've lost Guanjet 10. We've lost Guanjet 10 out of the race.
Yeah, I think he's given up.
Giving up after 10 minutes, not really showing much commitment, but hey ho.
Going into the carousel, Doug is ahead of J-Luke still. J-Luke dropping off the carousel to go further towards the inside of the corner end. Bit of a weird line, but right. And Swift is out saving fuel, has made a mistake. He's now 3 seconds behind. Same gap roughly between Swift and Doug has married the curve a bit there.
Hasn't lost much time out of it though.
No, yeah, not really a lot. I think really he was just running wide. Just made it look very dramatic, and J-Luke's doing the exact same, kicking up a bit of dirt.
Oh, he's gone wide!
He actually went off. Yeah, well recovered.
Very wide on the background shot there.
And he's got a 5 seconds penalty. A bit unfair, I think, because he lost time and he's gone off again. And he's going to probably serve his penalty.
Oh, he's gone off.
Go
Totally gone off. Back on track,
what,
so
Doug is on an absolute charge here. He's definitely catching up with Swift. I think Swift could, well...
Swift's just getting away, I think. 3 seconds at the minute.
Oh, and he's now... Yeah, he must have made a mistake because he seems to be closing back up.
No, Swift not saving fuel, maybe a litre or two, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think he just made a mistake and he just seemed to struggle a bit. And I tell you what, he's on a mission now to catch that Mustang. As Grand Chase leaves the lobby. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I want to pick up. Right. Let's have a little look. J-Luke seems to be running wide again. I think he's struggling. The Lexus performing as what we thought it was, very boat-like, and he's stuck on the curb there. But I'll tell you what, Dudley might have him here. He's closing in 3 seconds. That Nissan is, I'd say, one of the quickest cars
Doug's
around
closing
here.
in on Swift.
Yeah, he's dropped back 2
seconds.
again.
Yeah, 1.5 of people at the end of the straight.
All of this, Kenke not getting away, but either he's saving fuel or something because he's lost about 3, maybe 4 attempts down the straight there. That's just the Mustang, obviously, with its. Well, he's very quick on the straights, but I think the Porsches as well. So I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's actually coming into the pits now. So one into the pits.
Not surprised everyone will be in this lap. Everyone will be in this lap if they know where they are and not like Boudet in a Pro-Am race.
Yeah.
That's how the race are coming in.
He kind of missed it.
We missed the pits, alright. He missed the pits, alright.
Yeah, I was kind of confused to see him again with no fuel. Made me jump, I won't lie, but... yeah, I think everyone will be into the pits. Jeff Myers went for a spin. Did just say a moment ago he was having trouble with the car.
That was out onto the entrance on the straight there, yeah.
Yeah, I think he got on the grass.
Oh, Kenke up, by the way, just coming out of the pits.
Yep. Full tank of fuel, near enough full tank of fuel on back onto the softs.
Softs, yeah.
Swift is on his way out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Harris has got him! Harris has got him! That must be a...
oh, yeah.
Swift's under fueled. He's gone on the medium. Swift is under fueled slightly, but Hera is a fully fueled there.
Yeah,
I think it was a bit of...
he's on the softs.
Yeah, I think honestly that was a bit of who had pit lane advantage, who was near the exit of the pits, and I think Harrison was.
Yeah, it could be. So, this little battle between Harrison and Swift, bringing Doug back into it after the crash of his teammate, 2 seconds behind. He's gained around seconds just on pit exit.
Yeah, I am still here, by the way. I'm just typing away at some messages. Swift on the back of Harrison. He is catching him down the straight. 1.5 tenths, 4 tenths. Closing in, closing in. I'm just going to message one of my friends and see if we're in tomorrow. God, I'm going to look an absolute fool if we...
A bit of a slide there. Swift now all over the back of Hairraiser. He's not going to have it on this little section here. Way too tight. You're darting around from left to right all of the time. See, Doug is dropping back a little, but I think Hairraiser could really come in handy. Always on the curb. If he can just back off Swift enough for his teammates to get involved, that's going to cause an issue for Swift. He's going to have to defend and also attack, which is hard to do on any track, never mind Nurburgring or Nordschleife, whichever you want to call it. Swift has dropped back. It's Doug 1.8. Doug's gained around 4 tenths, sorry, there.
Perez is just pulling away from Swift now, I think.
Yeah,
possibly.
I think Swift seems to be struggling again. That McLaren really is not very stable. I'll tell you what, look at Doug now. He is really starting to close in on the McLaren. 1.4. Anything else going on? What's that doing? J. Luke cutting up within a second of each other.
Oh my god. Oh. So I was just having a look at the ILR2 result.
And
Jesus.
I'll tell you what, J. Luke's round. That's now promoted Durdu up into 5th.
5th, so J. Luke round. Jack Myers struggling in 7th. Swift just running slightly wider and Doug.
Yeah, they're all doing the same thing now.
Swift keeping up though on those mediums compared to the softs of Perez.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, so both Mustangs on the soft at the minute. We're in the second here. Back through the extremely tight section. Where I think it was third, I think, but around the outside. So it might have been third, I can't remember. Right, so K&K Dot now 13 seconds. This battle that's been going on has really helped him now. 1 minute and 20 seconds separating the whole field. Let's just keep an eye on. Oh, Swift seems to be running wide a little there. Just up to the grass a little.
Oh, somebody's round. Somebody's round.
I don't know who.
No, sorry, it's they're going through the carousel and it's playing up with my mind.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Doug now within a second of Swift. Obviously, it doesn't really matter as much as if we're in F1, but it does mean that he's closing in within that second. And I think Swift's going to really start to notice him now behind more than what he's going to try and attack areas. He's going to have to defend, especially with the straight coming up. Not that far away from here, and Swift running wide again. Seems to be getting caught on the curbs.
Kenga's not made a mistake out in front. He's lost time.
Yeah, it seems to have made a little mistake. I think it was around 13 seconds last time I checked.
Yeah.
But, let's hope neither Doug or Swift make a mistake here. As this battle
Doug right in the back of Swift, yeah.
Quite intense now. Doug all over the back of Swift. This is just what Hairraiser would want now. He can now start to pull away a bit while Swift is got more of his attention on the car behind. Running a little wide, going to be along the grass. Nothing too major, and Swift getting a little bit sideways. I think all the cars really struggling with grip. I'll tell you what, Swift's struggling even more.
Oh, he's
running
gone
the track. That's going to be a penalty, and he's pushed Doug by the looks of it there. That's a bit
dangerous rejoin. I think that can be considered.
Yeah, I think he just didn't really look behind. And didn't realise how close Doug was. He thought obviously if you get the corner, he should be a little bit ahead, but just misjudged that. I think really Doug is still going to be quicker than Swift. surprised Swift hasn't got a penalty for that. That is strange. Yes, I just can't see it, but yeah, I don't think he does. And Swift going a little bit sideways again, back end of that car.
Oh,
we
nearly lost it.
I what, got a wheel on the grass. Doug's going to be all
And then
over
the gravel,
back of
and
it.
here
He's
comes
stuck
Doug
on
down the inside of the second carousel. Got him.
Yeah, he wasn't
Swift,
messing about
I think, was
there.
always going to back off that, and he's on mediums as well, so...
Yeah, not worth really battling. I mean, if he can gain a bit of slipstream, Doug running a little wide there. If he can gain a bit of a slipstream, he's going to take it. And he's definitely gaining. So watch for Swift come back at Doug now. Oh, actually, is he? No, he's not. He was gaining, now he's not. Player is gaining.
Doug Mustang.
Doug's a little bit
The
hairy,
Mustang
yeah.
effect happening.
Yeah.
Pulling away in a
Doug
straight line
getting
quite
in,
considerably.
Looking behind. Really going on behind. These are the closest ones on the track at the moment. I expect to see Doug catch up hair raiser again. He seems to have
Doug
the
got caught
pace.
very wide there at the final corner. He hasn't lost time.
Well, seems to have lost a bit of time by the looks of it, but he seems to be getting it back again now. More momentum he would have lost there. So yeah, so now we're back into what would have been the normal times for the races within the 40 minutes.
Hey, we're 2 minutes into this race. Goodness me. KK Dottle leading at the minute after 20 minutes and is going purple. Oh, that front end getting kicked off.
Around 14 seconds now. Seems to be whenever I commentate and he races, he seems to dominate.
He is dominating, yeah. He is dominating. It's like somebody else that was dominating on somebody else's account. Oh yeah, we have had that back again. Now I hope the person is watching whose account is responsible.
That's an interesting one.
I'll just say it was a blacklisted driver. It was not a GHR thing, thank goodness. But it was essentially one of the blacklisted drivers from GHR going on to one of the drivers' accounts and winning a race. Yeah. So not sure what people make of that in the comment section when they're being exposed. But hopefully that person knows who he is.
Look at these Mustangs. Doug seems to be gaining on hair raiser. She's gaining quite a lot through there. It's going purple as well. McLaren dropping back a little. Dancing around that
Just
2
putting
second
themselves
mark.
out a little bit more, yeah. Hair raiser Doug. Oh, Doug's off! Doug's off! Go on the grass,
off again.
into
That's
the
into the
wall.
wall. That'll
That's a hard hit.
From right. Swift will get
Hard
past.
hit. Yeah, lets him through actually there, Swift. Nice. He's got 14 seconds worth of gap. That damage will fix itself in about 30 seconds time. J-Duke's got a 9/10 penalty down in 6th, but he's 50 seconds ahead of Jack Meyer. What is happening with the Welshman? He's having a race to forget. Oh, as I spy with my little eye, K&K Dot making a mistake out in front. That was a major mistake. Just watch the time coming down. There you go. That's how much he lost.
Yeah,
He's lost 3 seconds.
Because Jack Meyer's going purple for me.
Jack Meyer, yeah, he's going purple for me as well. But I think everyone is. Yeah, K&K Dot's going 22 seconds quicker.
Dodgy. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to know what it's doing, the timing around here. So, Doug now closing back up behind Swift. This is for the final podium position and the final podium of their TFRL GT3 Championship. So, he's not going to give up. But I think K&K Dot at the minute, not trying to give him commentator's curse at all, should be winning the last TFRL GT3 race.
Yeah, well, we saw it with Chris in the Pro-Am race, and then he pulled away to win by like 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah, that was an interesting gap, to say the least. Big one as well. KK Dot just running wide in the carousel a bit there. To Major, and Doug is right on the back of Swift. How have I just missed up? I don't know. But yeah, grew into the carousel, half a second behind. Swift seems to be struggling a bit on the carousel.
Fuel management?
Getting the better exit. I mean,
tyre management? Tyre management might be.
Could well be fuel management because he did in the fuel.
Ooh.
Oh, bit of a tap there from Doug. I think Swift broke a little bit early, a little bit earlier than what Doug was expecting. Give him a little tap into Major, and he just needs to sit behind him and just wait until a good place to overtake. Obviously not through here, and definitely not through the next corner or corner up here somewhere where you see a lot of the YouTube videos. So you definitely don't want to be crashing there.
Definitely don't want to be crashing there, Doug. Right in the back. Ooh, taking a deeper line.
And this is the corner in question that was on there. We got there in the end. So Doug losing a little bit of time. Going to gain that back though, because Swift really struggling with his car here. You can visibly see it now into braking. It just doesn't want to turn, and it's really going to cost him. Doug now within 2 tenths. It's all over the back. Oh, and Swift is off.
Swift's off? Oh! Yeah. Full 360.
Big one.
Uses the escape, the little tarmac road to gain more speed though. Quite a bit of a nice one there from him.
Oh, and Doug as well, getting really sideways there.
Oh.
He's managed to hold it. I don't know if that was just on the corner exit.
Here comes Durdude on the back of Swift.
7-second gap, and yeah, Durdude now. That Nissan should easily get past, although they're around the same fuel. One's on a bit more worn softs, one's on mediums, and Swift getting caught on that curve again.
Second carousel, they go through.
Same kind of effect. It's kind of ride the curb down the straight.
Pulling away.
Down the straight with the slipstream. They should easily have Swift.
Jack Meyer is really struggling. He's nearly 2 minutes off the pace. 2 minutes off the leader.
Oh, and J Luke's also off, and he's held it.
Here comes Durdude.
Yeah, he's gonna have a slipstream. And Nissan is much quicker than that McLaren.
He'll catch all the way to the top of the straight, and whether he'll get past is another thing, but he's just waltzed past him. Yeah,
and Swift's gonna now drop back into Durdude's slipstream. He's not having enough to do anything now. 1-4. Oh, and Hair Raisers ran wide a little bit and went a bit too deep into the corner. Hasn't really cost him too much, I don't think. As J Luke's now extending his penalty to 1.4 seconds. Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. Just keep an eye on Swift here. He could still come back at the Nissan. It's out of the question. He's at the personal best, somehow 21 seconds ahead, so I wouldn't believe that. But yeah, I mean, so Swift is on fresher mediums, so they're going to have, they're going to be able to go longer into the race. So I think really, if he is listening to the stream, he will now be aware of that. So he won't really try to attack Durdude as much as possible. Just wait for him to drop in the pits. Really, he's going to be pitting before I would have thought. It's not worth Durdude going really long into the race on these already worn softs. He seems to still be pulling away as expected. Still, I mean, I'd say any time around now, really, he's going to start to struggle. He's not that far off his personal best, I think. Swift though seems to be much flatter through the corner there. Gaining a little bit of time, losing it again. So KK Dot now 15.2 ahead of Hair Raiser, and Hair Raiser around 5 seconds ahead of Doug, who's going as an actual purple now, 5 tenths quicker. So keep an eye on Doug. You could catch Hair Raiser. Getting a little bit of a slide going on there.
Oh, that looks so much better now. Got me light on, and that brings a brand new enhancement to the. Nearly halfway through. KK Dot leading from Hair Raiser. Doug, Durdude, Swift, J Luke, Jack Meyer, the top 7. I was going to say the top 3 there, and I named more than 3 drivers. Goodness me.
I mean, really, at this point, just looking at what Kane hit up, he's got room to really make a mistake now. I mean, this track bites hard, so, you know, it's not out of the question, and I think the pace that he's got, even if he wants to make a mistake, he's still going to be quicker. He's going purple as well. He's definitely on the charge, and he's trying to take what he's going to be, at this rate, a dominant victory. Just looking about... yeah, not really many battles. Oh, Swift on the curb again. Really does like to mount those curbs. Did say this track bites hard, and it's been quite hard for a few people so far. Some through mistakes of their own, some through no fault of their own, but that's racing at the end of the day. And yeah, cars spreading themselves out. J. Luke's still got that 1.4 penalty, and Jack Meyer has given up. He's in Ghost. So I think we're going to see a Sorry, I got an idea approach towards the end of this race, where the AI thinks it's a good idea to run out of fuel. It's slightly annoying, but yeah, just looking about Durdude.
Swift's lost more time to Durdude actually. 2.8 seconds. That's how much turning
on the curbs.
Everyone will be in this lap by the way, by the looks. Looking down the fuel loads. Yeah. Unless you want to do a Durdude. A Boo there. You don't want to do a Durdude because he's in fourth. If you want to do a Durdude, then follow suit.
So yeah, just keep an eye on these gaps really at the minute. All stacked quite south down. Doug closing on hair razor. Gained around 2/10 there. Coming into the carousel section. KK, that's already out of it. He's around 12 seconds, so he's made a little bit of a mistake, or he's just trying to save a bit of fuel maybe. And yeah, everyone, as I said before, spread themselves out. Really, there's only 6 drivers running now, with Jack Meyer going around in AI. Oh, and I tell you what, KK not there, all over the place. He's caught the grass again. Just caught the end of that. He was going for a little slide. He's still going flat out though. That hasn't dented his confidence at all. Doug's on a personal best, the looks of things. Kenke hasn't really lost any time either. That's incredible. Oh, and Doug getting a little bit wide. Getting caught on that curb again. J. Luke going wide as well for the carousel. I think these tyres now, as I said before, they're dropping off. So
Kenke Doug made a mistake.
Yeah, he looked like he just got a bit sideways at some
point. Doug! Doug spun! Full 360!
Oh, yeah.
Good recovery though, he's kept it within the white lines. Brilliant recovery, that.
Durdude's on the purple.
It is on the purple. He was catching.
Last bit out of his tyres.
Bloody hell, a 6:36.1 from Durdude last time around.
Yeah, he's
what?
On a mission.
Compared to Doug, that was a 6:42.5.
Track. I think he did get quite unlucky, but he's not giving it up just yet. 3 times quicker again.
But he's coming in the pits and look at the fuel. That fuel could run out.
Yeah, you're not wrong actually.
More than a minute before.
Like that,
yeah, more than a minute before home. Durdude might run out and Swift could get him. That is a high possibility.
Also on no fuel. Right next to no fuel. And he's always got caught there. And they'll literally just about make it, I would have thought. Durdude losing time to Doug, so he could well have turned down the engine, save a bit of fuel.
Oh, hang on, I just need to check something here. I just need to check my planner for...
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think Swift's going to make it back. That is pixels now.
He's got a litre or 2 less than Durdude. At the minute.
This is going to be really tight. Kenke Dot obviously into the pits. There's a close follow. Oh, jeez, hair raising. Maybe not making it into the pits then. Doug doesn't want to be making the same mistake, and he definitely hasn't. I think Swift is literally going to run out of fuel on the entrance. Oh, jeez, he's in the pit wall.
Did he crash in the pits? He's crashed into the pits. He's done a Deneen into the pits. And he was on zero fuel, you were quite right. He was on zero
Yeah,
fuel.
he was
Kengedo's coming out.
to-
Another set of softs for Kengedo. He's got to remember he's got to use up their mediums as well.
Yeah, I think he's going for a similar strategy as what I did. Swift was literally on zero fuel. Dirty was on what's that one? And looking Hair Razor, obviously gets cut out of the pits, followed by Doug. So both Mustangs on the podium in a minute. Good news for them. Dirty for some reason ghosted on the exit then, and Swift's also coming out. There he is. And Jadon's just coming into his pit box. So, Hair Razor's made a mistake. He's onto the grass. Watch for Doug now. Doug is closing in. And he's fresh tyres, and he's got a 1 second penalty as well. So, crucially here, Doug obviously behind. He's on softs. Hair Razor ahead after making that mistake. He's got a 1 second penalty. He's on mediums. Both on, I think. Well, actually, no, yeah, so Doug's got less fuel, so he's even lighter than what Harry's was. So he, in theory, Harry's should be much slower now, as K&K Dot has extended the gap to 17.2 seconds.
He has, and he's getting that, 17.3 second penalty for Hair Razor. Doug is catching though, down the straight, 1 second off. Might be changing positions, I think, for the Mustangs here. If it was quite logical, I think Doug will be let through here. Yeah,
bit of team orders, I think, to play here. And yes, I thought David never took Swift, but he already had on me. Yeah, so around half a second. Yeah, the Mustang behind is obviously of Doug is going to be much quicker. Lighter car, softer tyres, and obviously Harris has also got that penalty, so he's going to want to get rid of that soon. He's got 23 minutes, and what is that? Oh, he's got a bit of a tax up on exit as well. 23 minutes, and whatever's left after that, after the final laps, get rid of it. Should easily get rid of it in that time. And Harris is looking to go defensive, so maybe because it's the last race, we might get a little battle.
Oh, I hope so. Really hope so.
Yeah, maybe
be better than Pro-Am.
Closing in. Tell you what, it's closing in by a lot. As both Mustangs right next to each other, and Jack Myers AI knows what it's doing. Just gonna see. Yeah, Dirty closing in. Closed in by around a second. Oh, he's lost a bit of time actually. I think, yeah, Doug has got past Hair Razor.
He has.
Didn't quite
I think
see
it was
where,
down
but it looked
on
like
the
team orders to me.
Yeah. Jack Myers in, by the way, into the pits. Should be coming out any time soon. There's the Walls ice cream sign in the background.
Yeah, so I think really our next battle now is going to be Durdu and Hair Razor. So, Durdu being on softs, Hair Razor being on mediums as I said before. Durdu has got a light car, not by a lot, I don't think. But yeah, so you can see now Doug will start to pull away. 20-second gap between P1 P2. So yeah, there's not really any change to the lead going on in this race, I'm afraid. But that was interesting on by the AI of Jack Meyer by the looks of it there. Right, so yeah, so this gap for P3 now is going to start to come down. It already has been coming down by quite a lot. Dirty is going to be on an absolute charge. Doug is either saving fuel or something, because he isn't really getting away that quickly. Dirty going.
Ooh!
Seconds
Major squeal of the tyres from Hair Razor. Jesus!
Yeah,
crying out for help there.
That's lost him around
Total
half a second, whatever happened.
Yeah, lock up, I think. Lock up and I think
Dirty,
briefly onto the grass.
Dirty, yeah, it looked like it. Dirty getting beached on the carousel there, on the top of the carousel. That's now basically gifted Harry's that time back. He just got a bit of the car beached, and he can't really do anything about it. So Harry's is still getting an 8-10 penalty, as we know. If he doesn't serve that will then go up to a second penalty. Not really going to affect him at the moment, and yeah, as I thought now, Doug pulling away. We should definitely see Durdu starts closing that gap again. It's going to around 2.8. I wonder whether well, yeah, it's just really tyres at the moment. Doug's now really starting to pull away. Getting back into the river, as Durdu definitely is. He's 3 tenths up from when he had that mistake in the carousel. About 5 tenths now. He's really catching. The Mustang should get away a bit on the straight, but I don't think it's going to be enough to keep Durdu behind. Dipping the wheel on the grass there, Durdu, but hasn't really affected him too much. So, have a little look around. Oh, KK, that's off.
Is he? Oh! I don't know what happened there.
He's got front end damage.
Front end damage. That's on the right hand side by the looks. More than anything else.
Yeah. Looks like he might have got a wheel.
He's went in the gravel.
Works, but...
He's overshot it and went in the gravel.
Oh, and Doug's done the exact same thing.
But he hasn't got damage. Oh.
Well, yeah, but he's just managed to get the rear end to hit it instead. But now look at this. Hair Raiser on the back of Doug again. He's going to have the slipstream. And Durdu is also on the back of this. 2.3, 2.2, maybe 2.1. Jack Meyer saying his car's broken. It's very bright, I can tell you that. I'm not sure about
his car's broken. I don't think his car's broken. He's still going around on track. Oh!
Yeah.
He just needs to learn how to control it, I think. Battle for second though. Hair Raiser, Doug, 1.1 seconds. Both, I think.
Doug,
I thought both had penalties, but they don't. Pardon me.
So yeah, I'd expect to see Doug extend that gap again. Obviously, we've been on the softer compound. Durdu starting to back off a little bit there, unless he just made a little bit of a mistake, broke too early or something. Not too sure. But yeah, that really was quite lucky for K&K Dot that Doug made the same mistake. As I said before, he's got the room to make a mistake now. And so he's clearly proven, and he's extending the gap again, 9 seconds already. I think it drops to the lowest of something like 6, so he's getting around 3 seconds already, and he seems really confident in that car with that different livery.
Might be an interesting battle for second developing now though. Doug Harris, Doug Harris, Durdu and Jack Meyer is retiring from 7th place. That's 6 points from though. J-Luke's in as well. I think he might go for fastest lap.
Yeah, that's not a question. Or go on to go on to another set, full tank of fuel. Save a bit of fuel as well in the process, and he should be able to get to the end of the report. If it's the same fuel, he should. Yeah, I think it was really this lap or next lap. Fresh lap. As he got no fuel meters. Yeah, I'd say now he's going to take that to the end. He should anyway. Durdu 1.1 behind Hair Raiser. He's going purple. Hair Raiser with that penalty. Hair Raiser's really going to want to back off Durdu to let his teammate Doug get away. 2.1 separating both of the Mustangs. I think there's going to be a Nissan in between of that Mustang group anytime now. Just backing off into the left-hander there, braking quite early. As KK Dot is about to extend his gap to around 10 seconds after that incident in the last part of the track. Durdu getting a bit caught on the curb there. He's within that second, and he's dropped back out of it. Oh yeah, dancing around that second. 8 tenths now. Down, I believe, is going to be the downhill section. Yeah, going downhill now. And I'll tell you what, Durdu now really closing in on Hair Raiser. He's got a wheel on the grass. Not the best place to do it, but he's held it. 5 tenths separating them. You can see him move. Swift, as I've said before, really struggling. Actually, he's had an incident somewhere. Rear right damage.
Durdu!
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Past Hair Raiser!
Yeah, straight past.
Yeah, I think Hair Raiser made a mistake there. Yeah, he's lost critical amount of time there. Hair Raiser's lost time, and Durdu's up to 3rd.
Second. Now, I'd keep an eye on this battle, keep an eye on this gap, sorry, for second. It's coming down already. Durdu is on an absolute charge. Yeah, around 4 seconds. Hellraiser, he's gained time. He's gained time a lot actually. He's now 2 tenths. I think Durdu got on the curve a bit too much, lost a bit of momentum. He's still got that 7-tenth penalty. Could he stick in the slipstream? Try and send one? He's going to think about it. Down the inside there, that's not going to work. Maybe a bit of late braking, up towards the carousel. He's going to have the inside somewhere around here. Yeah, he's backed off. He's stick with that slipstream. He's going to save a bit of his penalty there. And yeah, backed up a little bit there. But it's definitely out of questions to try and have Durdu. Durdu now extending the gap a little bit more again. He's running a little bit deep, not really cost himself all too much. Got on the outside curb, that could have been very dangerous. Yeah, so 4.5 between Doug and Durdu. As I thought, there is now a Nissan in that Mustang sandwich. So yeah, Kane Kid Doc now extending his gap to 10 seconds. Wow. In purple as well.
Yep, 7/10 penalty for Jerez. Durdu just beginning to pull away now. The German, 6 drivers out on track. Swift struggling. I know he's won the championship already, but come on, it's the Nurburgring. I would have been expecting him to win this.
Yeah, that McLaren just really doesn't seem to be having a good time out there, which is unfortunate. And Durdu seems to almost get a bit of air there.
Final pit stops will be coming next lap around by the looks. Next lap around. J-Luke, I think, can get to the end if he's very careful on the fuel.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 52 seconds to Swift. He's just going to be trying focusing on finishing the race now. So that, I'll tell you what, Doug is now back on the pace. That gap is going, he's extending that gap massively. It's gone up to 7 seconds, so I haven't really seen Durdu make a mistake or anything either. And yeah, so Harriet has been caught up, so Doug is just flying all of a sudden. Yeah, he seems to be dropping again a bit now. He just had a hell of a lot of power. Oh, but he's ran wide, nearly into the gravel. That could have been dangerous. This is the place that he spun last lap. He's got through this time. Survived for another lap. Durdu going to the same corner. No issues. Hair raiser nearly spun, but he's alright. Doug going purple. Doug's also going wide. Now 6.6, so he's lost around, well, 6.7 now, so he's lost around 3 tenths from and was a few corners ago. Oh, and Swift really going on that same second part of the cell there. Doug going purple, so could we see a new fastest lap here? I think we might well be, because that Ford down straight, unbelievable, 1 second quicker. He's going purple. So committed through those fast few corners there, making sure to get his braking right. Doesn't want to be braking too late, or you're going to be in that barrier around the last corner. It's not going to be quicker, but it's his personal best. 35.386. Durdu 3 seconds slower than him on that lap. And Harry's around 7 seconds early. But yeah, everything bottomed down again. And Swift is into the pits. This will obviously be his final pit stop. Any second now, about to roll into his pit box. There he is.
7 minutes left. 2 more laps, I think he can get.
Yeah.
I'll be 75 litres, I think, putting in.
61.
Nah, it should be all the way to the end, I think. 43 seconds to Harris. He can catch up. Harris being on the mediums is quite an important note.
That is why, I mean, I did pick up on that earlier.
Dude!
That is why Durdu's really got in the middle of this, and I'll tell you what, he's catching back up to Dirty. I think he made a little mistake.
Have you seen his tyres?
Well, yeah, fronts especially. They are really dropping off. This is where Hairraiser could come back into play here. Could still be both Mustangs on the podium. Jay going a little bit wide. Dirty's really struggling over those fronts now. Hairraiser all over the back of him. So Hairraiser's still got that second temp penalty. I'm sure he'll serve that at some point. Let's be getting rid of it soon. There's Dirty. So everything. Gap is around 4 temps, 5 temps. Actually, no, he's extending the gap now. Yeah, so interestingly, the gap between P1 P2 is the same roughly between P2 P3. So that is going to be much change there. And Hairraiser, what has happened to Hairraiser? He is off. He's not. Okay.
Oh, he's had a massive mistake.
Yeah.
Is he disconnecting? I think he's disconnecting.
Yeah. It looks to be. Soon going to find out.
Either that or he's going to give a battle to Swift. It's got damage, so...
Oh, no.
No, he's back on.
I don't know if he's on wheel or controller, but they could well just disconnect it. Oh, and it's
his wheel. That's his wheel, that.
Yeah. I think receiving...
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to tune in. I'm going to tune in. Sorry about the blue screen. I'm going to tune in with what is going on.
Swift got past.
Yeah, it's his wheel. I can just hear it in the background. It is his wheel. He's probably just heard me for about 2 seconds there.
Yeah, I think we
that is a shame. I think it's the calibration in his wheel that's completely kaputted. Completely gone.
Yeah, and there's J. Luke passing him as well. That's really
that's him out. That's him out. So down to 5.
We're in the track battle again. Every time we get a battle, we get it taken away. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much change. So, yeah. Currently, KK Dot from Doug, from Dirty, from Swift, from J. Luke. Unless we see some pretty big incidents. This is going to change. Ian is that obviously bar J. Luke and Swift. So, I mean, if Swift is to really put in a good lap or two, he could still be on the back of Dirty. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. If he was to really start pushing now, we might be able to, but it's not going to be enough. 11.5 to the lead between KK Dot and Doug. 10.6 between Doug and Dirty. And yeah, 4th and 5th, just really not having a good day. There's that Swift going in there, a little bit sideways on the carousel again. Yeah, Harry moves to left 5, that's his email racing over. Oh, and Doug, sorry, not Doug, Dirty, running a little wide. Those fronts, as we said before, really dropped off, and he's just dropped within the 10 litre mark. So it's KK Dot. I mean, he's nearly back to the pits. He's just got straight to do. That gap between P2 P3 also extending. Dirty really committed. Let's do that. Taking a hard lot there. Left again, running wide. As KK Dot starts the straight, 3 seconds down, but I don't really think he's bothered right now. This is going to be, well, after they cross the line, that will be the final lap. And yeah, not really much changing in a minute.
Yeah, KK Dot.
Roughly between P1,
Lovely
P2,
shot running down the straight, actually. Doug and Dirty in the background. 30 seconds. Well, less than 30 seconds, 24 seconds separating the top 3. Well, it's been boring, but it's been at least more competitive than what Pro-Am was, at least.
Yeah, that was completely one way, and yeah, Kane came up into the pits as everyone else. Well, bar J Luke and Swift, as I said before, and J Luke is going for a spin.
KK Dot's in. That rhymed. KK Dot's in and Doug's in. And Dirty will be in as well. This will be the final lap. Final lap?
Yeah. Yep, Dirty coming in. Really running that fuel to the end again then. Kenke Dot already out of the pits, and Dirty's not even into his pit box. Yeah, really dominant drive from Porsche. Doug is coming out now, onto the mediums. And what tyres is going on to? I don't think it's going to be enough for one lap, but it's just interesting to see, I guess. Yeah, he's coming out now. He's also on mediums, so yeah, not really a lot going to be going on there. Swift's got the 1 second priority. I don't think he's going to be that bothered now. No one really around him. As yeah, we go on to the final lap. Swift just coming on to his final lap, and Jamie coming down straight. Since someone was flicking through there, I was kicking up a bit of dirt.
Oh, goodness me. Just watching Kane get up with the air. Goodness me. Springing up like a trampoline.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Get through there. Especially if you're on the wheel, you feel it go really, really light, and it's close your eyes and hope corner that. There's a lot of the corners around here are.
Harry's just leaving the party there on my end.
Yeah, he's joined and left a few times to me, so I don't know what's going on there.
Connection, I don't know. No comments in the comment section, by the way. I hope everyone's been enjoying the action. I guess everyone has, because there's been no comments since 2038, which is 838, of course. I will probably... I'm just going to end this stream straight off. There's not going to be really any GT3 announcements, sadly.
Yep,
Wheeler's died, hair raiser. Thought he did. I heard the calibration in the background going on.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah. But yeah, all the well, top 3 at least. Yeah, top 3 all on mediums, and Swift and Jake on softs. It's not really going to change now. I mean, unless Dirty is to make a mistake, because Swift is 13.2 seconds. So he's setting purples as well. So, I mean, Dirty now just wants to make sure he can get that car to the end, but Swift is catching him. So could we see a little battle right at the end? I don't really think it's going to be enough.
Oh my god, why am I on board with J-Luke? Goodness me. I don't think we're going to get anything, but Kane get Doc. Good strong showing though from Doug. Much improved performance tonight. Elliot not being around, I think, has caused him to be second here.
Oh, hang on, Dirty's off. He's tapping the barrier, running wide. That's going to bring Swift even closer, and he's...
still 12 seconds.
Running all over the place again. Got to bring that car home. Swift within that 10 seconds. It's not going to be enough at this rate, but yeah, we've seen a few mistakes from Dirty. We've got to get back into that rhythm. And while he's doing that, Swift is closing in. As I said before, Swift being on softs, Dirty being on mediums, and Dirty just getting a bit on the grass again there. He's also not the curb, he's going to lose momentum by doing that. Lagging a little bit for me as well, but nothing too major. Just jumping a little bit, so yeah, should be okay.
Who was that?
Dirty, just a little
bit. Yeah, you know, it normally happens. I think it happened in Mount Panorama as well, if I remember.
Yeah.
Backing up the hill, stuff like that. But he's getting there. KK Dot. 11 seconds at the carousel for the final time, as I just flick through everyone by mistake there. Lovely through the carousel. Is it going to go quicker than his outlap, I wonder?
Really pushing that car to the limit now. Dirty really dropped off the carousel again though. I've seen that quite a few times. That carousel does prove to be more difficult than what people think. Especially if you do take a bit too much speed in it, and Swift's done the exact same thing, but he's fully dropped off. there he is again. Every time I go on board, he seems to be like either snaking or sideways or something, but he seems to be holding it every time. So yeah, really good job from him. And he got unlucky, but I mean, yeah, there is only 5 people finishing, but he's still got a gap over the other two. It's still a good comeback from, I believe, the pole or the front row at least. I can't remember. Oh, again, seems to go on some sideways. But yeah, it's not going to be enough now. Swift is really pushing it, but we've got 1.4 seconds carry. Oh, and hang on a minute, Dirty's round! Dirty's round!
Oh! Bit of an off spin that.
Very Swift in it. Yeah, he's lost a lot of time from doing that. Swift is literally 1 corner behind, and he would have realised that Dirty's made a mistake. See him now.
Swift's just trying to monitor his tyres.
Yeah.
All softs are going. Rears.
Yeah, he's been pushing really hard on this lap. I think he was going purple at some point.
He was, yeah. Can't get it. Ooh. Can't get
I'll tell you what, that was proper air for Swift there. Sparks fly off the car as you come down.
Oh my god. Can't get up. Leading the way. He's onto the straight for the final time. This is going to be an easy win for the Spaniard. Is it gonna... I think he's going to get second out of this. He is.
Yep.
Can't get up, will get second out of this. Because Alex not here. And fourth will go to Doug in the championship. And Dirty will get fifth.
Here, I think he might just try and battle Dirty for position. He's not really bothered about his penalty, and Dirty's literally got nothing against the McLaren. McLaren comes straight through. Yeah, but
here comes Ken Gedot.
Got that 1.4 second penalty.
Ken Gedot around the final corner. The Spaniard, he is going to dominate this. Ken Gedot wins here for the final round, the final ever round of the TFRL GT3 Championship. Doug in second, Dirty and Swift changing positions, running down the straight. Doug around the final corner. Gets him at the second. Swift 1.4 second penalty.
Yeah. I mean, Swift's probably just going to try and battle him.
Oh, a bit lag.
Yeah. Oh, there he
goes. Is it? No. Is he?
He's not going to be able to finish ahead, God. But I mean, for position, fair play to him.
Third, fourth for Dirty. He finishes third. Swift and fourth.
J-Luke is doing a very interesting line.
Oh. So, what I said about reversing across the line, I think is going to come true.
Yeah.
J-Luke clearly watching on.
Down the street.
I'd like a J-turn, please, if possible. A J-turn for James. Thank you. If he's listening, hopefully it's not like on a minute of delay.
I think when I heard it in the party, it didn't seem to be, so yeah.
Is he going to do a J-turn? I'm just expecting one any second now. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a fail of a J-turn. I'm sorry, you've got to do it again. J-turn does not involve going on the grass and hitting the wall. Come on. Come on. So it's like waiting. So the water's like waiting for it's like waiting for your delivery of fish and chips from the local fish shop. Goodness me. It was even worse for Sorry, I got no idea last night in Pro-Am.
Yeah, I think I don't know what happened. I think he went to go eat. And he
went to go, he went to go and eat, and he was totally AFK apparently.
Yeah.
I think he only came back like 5-10 minutes after the race, so...
Yeah. Probably a bit of formation going on between Farrell and this one.
J-Luke, he's got to take the final corner right. No, he's got to try it. He's got to go around the final corner in reverse. Let's go on board with him, if we can. Oh, I can't go on board with him. Brilliant. Anyways, here he comes. He's coming across the line. J-Luke, J-turn across the line. Hey, there we go. It was off camera, but still he got it perfect. 2 minutes and 52 seconds behind. J-Luke finishes in 5th. And that is your action for TFRL GT3 over for this season, and what a season it has been. We've had our highs, we've had our lows, but we have came out stronger after everything that has happened. And I'd just like to pay a tribute, of course, to Mr. F6, who, without him, I think we wouldn't have had a Pro and Pro-Am this series. I'd like to thank all the drivers that have participated this season. It has been fantastic to have a record-breaking grid for the GT3 Championship this season in all races. Absolutely fantastic. I think going forward with the merge with FRL, getting those guys involved in the GT3 Championship, getting the admin team involved in the GT3 Championship, getting everyone involved with the GT3 Championship, it is certainly going to be one of our highlights moving forward. That will be covered on the Global Hub Racing channel. As for this channel, who knows what the future holds, as we pretty much end off, and I'll just end off by really saying, without all of these drivers committing 100% all the time, there simply would not be a league. So I thank everyone, and I mean everyone, from the bottom of my heart, for attending and making this season the best GT3 season so far. And as we move into our new era with GHR, it is surely going to be one of the best. And I hope I see plenty of sign-ups when the sign-ups form gets released very soon, probably in about 15 or 20 minutes time in the Discords. I'm thoroughly excited to introduce to you what our plans are going to be for next season and what the cars are and everything else. But what a season we've had, and GHR, clean slate for everyone. So if you've been blacklisted from TFRL, you'll get a clean slate and you'll be allowed to race in what we can now blacklist Nordschleife. Nordschleife, I think he's called it there, J-Luke, for the purpose of the stream. But thank you to everyone for making this series the best one it has been. Our second season ends off in style. Our first season of GHR is only a couple of weeks away. Sign-ups forms, as I say, will be released either tonight or tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.